Tonight we're with Brother McKinney in Bolivia. Take a minute and tell us about yourself and your ministry.
Yes, thank you so much. It's great to be here with you. We are the McKinney family. My name is Jacob McKinney, my wife Shara, and God has blessed us with 3 children. Rylan just about to turn 9 years old, Landon is 7, and then our youngest is 2. And God has called us to serve him as church planting missionaries down in Bolivia, South America. So that's where we are serving the Lord and enjoying every minute of it.
Can you tell us about some of the projects that you're working on?
Yeah, sure. So we just got out of finishing a project. When we arrived to Bolivia, our plan was to work with a veteran missionary for a year, and an American mission for a year. We did that, but a big chunk of it was taken away by COVID. And so when that year ended, the Lord led us to work with a national pastor, and we worked with him for about five to 6 months. And the church had a whole lot of damage and was really struggling just in a lot of areas. So we were able to come through and help him build the church back up, help start a youth program, help start a Bible club, and then fix a lot of the construction problems and water damage that they'd suffered. So we just got out of that project and finished. And now the Lord has moved us on to a new city, Riberalta, to partner with another missionary to start a brand new church. Lord willing, the opening date will be in March. So that's what our sights are set for right now.
Is there anything our church can pray with you about?
Yes, absolutely. And so currently we're in the States for a short medical furlough. So there's some things there we need to get handled, primarily an issue my wife's been having, and then asthma in our youngest son, trying to get medication to take back with us. And a big motive for that is because our new move was to the city of Riberalta, Bolivia, which is up in the Amazon region. And so there's very little medical care. It's very isolated from the rest of Bolivia. And in fact, outside of taking a flight during the rainy season, you can't even leave because the roads become impassable. And so the Lord allowed our visa situation to work out. We could quickly come to the States, get things solved. And just the Lord would allow these medical issues to be resolved, so we don't have any issues as far as staying there as we help Kenneth and his family start this new church. But then obviously prayers for this new work. There's a lot to be done. Land hopefully will be purchased in January. He's got Kenneth has a piece of land already in mind. We'll be going and jumping in with kids classes and music ministry, and so just a lot going to be happening in January, February, and then the opening day officially in March. So just keep Riberalta in mind and keep those people in your mind as the Lord allows us to serve with them.
Is there anything you'd like to challenge our church about?
One of my favorite verses is in 1 Corinthians chapter 3 in verse 9. And we're told, "For we are laborers together with God." And I think it just highlights the privilege that it is to be involved in missions and what God allows us to do in the Great Commission. It's not it is a duty. It's our duty to get the gospel message out, but it's so much more than a duty. It's a privilege that God himself, the creator of everything, has allowed us to have a part in this work, and we get to be co-laborers with God himself. And that blows my mind that God would save us, but then he would pick us up out of that pit, pick us up out of our sin, and then have us come and work with him, co-laborers together to get the gospel message out. And so if we could change our perspective on something that I have to do versus something that God allows me to do, and what a privilege it is to work right alongside with him to get this work done, I think it would change our heart and maybe how we view missions in general, and the privilege that it really is, and how God allows us to serve right alongside with him.